Hey guys, it's Sid with SVTPerformance.com. Today we're in Florence, South Carolina at 5-Star Tuning. We've got our brand new Bronco Raptor strapped on the dyno. We're going to be installing the JB4 from Burger Tuning. This is basically a piggyback system that just ups the boost on this thing. Made in the USA. I'll show you guys what it's all about. Open the box. You get a little connector here that goes inside the actual device itself. Get some stickers, all kinds of fun stuff, some wiring. This is the actual device itself. Nice billet aluminum case, weather sealed, really nice wiring work on it. This little bad boy here, you unscrew this thing, pull it apart in 2 halves, put this in. What this is a Bluetooth device that will connect to your cell phone so you can change your tunes that are in this, your strategies basically. So if you want to go from no boost to more boost to even more boost, you can do that all directly from your phone. You don't have to crack in anything or switch anything. Just once it's plugged in, it's ready to go. And what really makes this thing nice, it is just a couple quick plug and play connectors that plug into your map sensors on your factory engine. So 2 quick connections, one to the OBD2 port, and that's it. She plugs in. We're going to make some baseline runs, and then we're going to work our way up through 3 or 4 of the settings and just see how it goes. When you start getting into the much higher settings, it's made for like running E30, E85, and I just want to get 93 octane numbers for now because we're going to be doing more stuff with this thing in the future, and I don't always have access to E85 when we're doing this other tuning. So I want to keep everything on sort of a level playing field, so you can see how we progress along as we add more modifications. Like I said, I've got parts running out to yin yang for this thing to install. This is just the next one. So if you buy your JB4 device from 5-Star Tuning, you'll be able to skip this step. They install the Bluetooth antenna for you, and it comes right out of the box ready to use. So Josh made 3 pulls with each setting we tried with the JB4, and the results were pretty good. So on setting 0, which is just bone stock, doesn't add anything to it, we ended up making 362 horsepower, and almost 400 pound-feet of torque, 399.6. So yeah, you can round up. So 363, 400, pretty solid. And these runs we were doing in 5th gear.
5th gear up to 90 miles an hour.
Okay. And it would be nice if we could do it in 7th, but with those big tires and everything and the speed limiters, it can't be done. So run it in as high as gear we can. That way it loads up real nice and builds that torque on the bottom end. Plus you guys load the dyno.
Yeah, we do a 10% load on the dyno with that brake.
All right, so the next step, we go up to setting number 1, and that made us
372.
Yep.
And 437.
Yeah. So a nice gain right there. So you're picking up almost 40 pound-feet of torque, and that's evident in the graph. I mean, it's just like it goes straight up and makes it nice. We were getting what we thought was a little bit of cat protection on some of these runs too, by the way. You're going to see a sort of a dip through here, and that's probably cat protection mode kicking in, isn't it? Mostly.
Some of that, and probably timing, the way the timing comes in.
Yeah. So next setting is 2, and we went up to 377, so just a couple horsepower, and then 445 torque, which is, that's solid.
Yep.
And then setting 3 after that one.
That was that 394 and 447.
And that was actually the best run.
The best so far.
Overall, even though we went to 4, there was just not anything left in it. I mean, it's heat soaking too quickly. It needs more intercooler. It's what, 90 something degrees out here in Florence.
Yeah. Dyno says 96 degrees.
Yeah, so it's hot in the south,
Yeah.
96 degrees. So setting 3, we're running 93 octane, just pump gas. I didn't put any extra E85 in it, nothing. We literally plugged this thing in, and it's stock as stock gets as far as everything goes. Stock spark plugs, stock paper air filter, still on the factory oil fill. I mean, the thing only has like 1,200 miles on it. So
Yeah.
that's pretty much, that's stock Bronco Raptor. That's what you could expect. And I mean, we picked up, what?
394 to 361, so 33 horsepower.
Yeah, 33 horsepower and basically 50
something foot-pounds of torque.
over 50 foot-pounds of torque. So you guys sell quite a few of these, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and if anybody wants to order one, give 5 Star Tuning a call. You guys slap this thing in a box and ship it to them.
Oh, yeah.
Now, another thing, so Bronco Raptor has got a different tuning strategy than your regular Broncos, like a way different one, and in my opinion, a way better tune from the factory. And there is no tuning available for these things yet. The ECUs are locked.
They're locked.
It's coming. We keep hearing it. Sooner or later, you're going to be able to get some tuning. But there's just nothing out there yet. This is your solution if you want to get more power. Pick up something like this. It just adds boost, and it works. You can't deny the results.
You can't, results, it works.
But on a regular Bronco, where you have that real soft pedal feel and everything to it, a lot of throttle lag, you guys would mix this with another product, wouldn't you?
This would be mixed with a SVT burst.
Yeah.
And what that does is manipulate the throttle response.
Yeah. So basically give that throttle response that you would normally tune in with a custom tune. We're having to go and do it sort of a plug and play type way, add a separate device for that. But my personal opinion on the Raptor, I don't feel that I need it. You know, your results may vary. You may want that. So that's the reason we didn't add it on this one. But, you know, a lot of guys, Josh said he would want it on his. So.
I'd want it on mine. But I tell you, I mean, 400 horsepower on a stock
3 liter?
3 liter is not nothing to be upset about.
Yeah, and then you can also change your tune from your phone, and then you can also go in and make your own custom map on this as well. So we played with that a little bit.
Played with it a little bit. I just with running 93 octane only, you don't want to play with it too much.
Yeah.
But you can bring the boost in by RPM wherever you want.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to add 5 pounds of boost at 5,000 RPMs and have no boost down low, you can do that. You can have stock boost down low and add 5 after 5,000.
And that's the thing is when you're manipulating that, you're not manipulating total boost numbers. It's stock plus.
Stock plus.
So
exactly.
if you say, you know, running 3 pounds of boost up top, that means stock plus 3 more pounds of boost over that. So,
exactly.
So that's the way you got to think about that. But I mean, it works. It's just a few simple plugs. It hides nicely under the hood. You would never know it was there. And then if you want to run stock, just go on your phone, hit 3 buttons, and you're back in the stock mode, basically.
Stock mode, and you're done. And hey, if you need to take it in, it's a literally plug and play.
That's it. I mean, if you want to, you can just pull it all off, and it's like it was never even there. For whatever reason, you may need to do that.
Any reason you may need.
Yeah. So I think it's a pretty good product. I'm happy with the results, and what I like is made in America, billet aluminum. It's a nice quality product.
Yeah, it's nice.
The wiring's good and everything, all loomed up. So if you guys are interested in it, give 5 Star Tuning a call. They're here in Florence, South Carolina, and they're great to deal with. They can get you hooked up. You can add quite a bit more power to your Bronco Raptor. So here's what the final install looks like, and as you can see, it's pretty incognito. I mean, to the untrained eye, you probably couldn't even tell that anything had been changed. But if you know what you're looking for, you'll see the little piggyback plug here going to the map sensor. There's another one underneath this intake pipe over here on the intake manifold. We tied all the wiring away nicely, followed this factory tubing here, and even the loom on the wiring matches the looming on this tubing here that goes into the intake. Zip tied everything away, ran the lines pretty cleanly, and the device itself, we just used a little bit of Velcro in case we wanted to take it off. Velcroed it to the inside of this fender well here. And you can see it just tucks away nicely back there. The wire that goes to the OBD2 port, that harness, we ran through an existing grommet in the firewall, so nothing's obtrusive, it's all completely reversible, and it ends up being a really clean install that I think looks great. I mean, as great as something can look on this engine, because it's basically the spaghetti monster under here as it is from the factory. So a few more wires doesn't really look out of place. So that's pretty much going to do it for us today here at 5-Star Tuning with the Bronco Raptor and the JB4 device. If you guys want to know more about this thing, click the link down in the description below. It'll take you over to SVTPerformance.com, where we've got a nice little story and all the individual dyno graphs so you can see them better. Posted right over there on SVTP. And as always, we ask you to head over to SVTPerformance.com, because that's where we have all the latest news, reviews, and information on your favorite Ford-powered vehicles. And you know, all the YouTube stuff, subscribe and everything, we really appreciate that. So anything you can do like that, we'd appreciate it. Hit the like button. Whatever everybody else says at the end of their YouTube videos, do that. Thanks. And for those of you wondering, yes, we will be giving you a full driving review in the not too distant future. Because I figured this might pop up in the comments section at some point. If you guys are wondering why there's differences in the baseline numbers we're making on this dyno versus previous dyno runs we've made, go ahead and head over to SVTPerformance.com. The link's in the description below, and I will be happy to explain to you how a dynamometer, a chassis dynamometer, is a tool and not an exact measuring device. There's going to be differences between all dynos, especially different brands of dynos. And these are eddy current dynos, so the load has a factor on it, what gear you're running in, the weather. There's a lot of stuff that goes into this. So if you want to get into that discussion and have that explained to you, I'm more than happy to explain it. Just head over to SVTPerformance.com. Links in the description below. And in case you guys weren't aware, the Bronco Raptor comes fully equipped with a 302.